how well this stuff stabilizes. It's a brand new camera for me, brand new trail. I've never been here before in my life. I did talk to Attila, and he said it wasn't too bad, so it looks really great. Take a look. Real pretty, good looking stuff. Big trees again, something I always like. Weather's wonderful. You know, left knee's bugging me just a little bit. Hopefully that's going to work out. Oh yeah, I'm doing this one by myself. Alright, I'm about a half hour in. Getting a little dark. So far the trail's in really good shape. I had to tell you, this Shirley Creek trail is one of these multi-use trails. So, you know, there's horses. You can hike. You can backpack. I think you can even mountain bike back here. What I'm seeing though, which is kind of interesting, is I'm seeing tractor tire treads. So evidently the National Forest people come out here with the tractor. It looks like it's just recently been cleared and widened. So far it's really pretty. A very good example of the southern hardwoods that are prevalent in Indiana. Well, here's the first time I've seen one of these. I guess so that shows you this is a U.S. Forest Service trail, but not just a state trail. Well, if that's Shirley Creek down there, that is not a good sign for me, because I'll tell you what, that thing is dry as a bone. That means I won't be going much farther than where 3 liters of water will take. Getting a little piney down in here. Halfway decent little stand of white pines. I'm not sure they look planted, which wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, they're here, and they've been here for a while too. Gotta love this, huh? It's got these little plaques right here, and evidently I'm right there. Okay, I started like right there. There you go. Probably about 2.5 miles in. Yeah, I'm off of Shirley Creek now, if that's what it was. It was like, again, bone dry. I mean, dust dry. So no water there. I'm not as far off of civilization as I thought, because I can hear some dogs barking out in the distance. But the trail continues to be like in immaculate shape. Just a word to you mountain bikers out there, this would be a great place to come, and I'm sure probably a lot of you already have. But man, it is laid out well. It'll be neat to see what's on up around the corner. You know, they've got some ponds marked on this map. Hope for those, huh? This must be the reason the trail's such in good shape, huh? Somebody has just like been here, like, look, yesterday or today, and sawed up a lot of work. I mean a lot of work. They spent a couple hours out here anyway. Interestingly enough, this trail bumps up against the cattle farm, and the cattle back there aren't too happy about me being here. Here's some real honeysuckle. Man, does it smell good too. That's why they call it honeysuckle, I guess. Just what every hiker wants to see out there in the woods is a trash dumping station. It says up here it's the Orange County Household and Bag Trash and Recyclables. Man, look at that, it actually has hours. I guess somebody gets to hang out in that little that little log home back there. Looks pretty neat. They got their thing. Oh look, they got hillbilly wind chimes set up. You can't see it, but it's a bunch of beer cans on some baling twine. Up by a cattle tank. This is probably where I'm going to stay. At least get close to it. See what our water situation is. Oh boy. I'm not taking it from worse. It's not that bad, really. No, that's incredibly usable. It really is. See that? Good morning. Well, I slept really good, and it's getting a little windy, but things have been pretty good. I think I heard some coyotes, late, but it wasn't no big deal. I'm guessing it's about 8:30. I'm gonna make some breakfast here, and then go ahead and get some water up at that little bullfrog pond up there, and then head on out. Time to leave camp. Don't know how many miles I'm going to make today. Hopefully it's going to be around 7 or 8 anyway. And like I said, that all depends on whether or not I find water. I don't know how much water's out here besides this little pond here. It's a beautiful day. I'm not sure what these little tanks are actually for. That's what some people refer to them as tanks. I think, I could be wrong, but they put them in here in case the forest caught on fire. They would have a source of water they could use to help extinguish the fire. Like I said, it's not the most appetizing of looking things, but it is water. And I'm sure if we looked, we might even see some bluegiller in there. Well, there's definitely a tadpole. Right there he is. What a big surprise. But looks like for some reason people have actually been riding their horses through it. That seems stupid. Not much hills here. Pretty easy trekking, really. I think the biggest one I've hit maybe about 30, 40 foot. And surprisingly, most of it's graveled, so it's not by far a super rugged or wilderness trail, but that's all right. It's still very beautiful. A little road walking here, hopefully not too far, and it's not marked, so I'm just guessing that this is the right road, dead reckoning. If it's not, I'll end up having to go back, but that's okay. I kind of expected it to be a little bit of adventure. Beautiful cattle ranch here. I don't know if you can see this or not. My gosh, what a nice piece of land he's got down there, huh? Just gorgeous. I don't know where all the cattle are at. They're around, I'm sure. Hoping there's not no big mean dog up here that's gonna take me as a threat. Okay, still on the road. Not sure if this is the right one or not, but it's getting some more woodsy. That's a good thing. There's a bunch of cattle over here. I don't know if they're gonna come over here and say hello. I suppose if I stood long enough, they might. The day's really nice, beautiful. This guy's got quite a spread. Like I said, I'm sort of jealous. I'm really following the trail based on the amount of horse poop I see. That's kind of what I'm doing. So far I've avoided any dogs. That's a good thing. Okay, so I found it. Like I did right. I just have to stay straight. There's a couple little turnoffs. Don't go on those are like private drives. Just keep going. I think I've probably gone about 1.5 miles from that church or the cemetery where I first had to get in here. Let's see what this looks like. So there you go. Okay. it says private property, which is kind of confusing to me. Alright. I don't know if that means I'm supposed to go or not. I'm just going to go ahead anyway. Oh wait, no, I see, I messed up. It goes this way. Let's see if this one has something that's a little... There we go. Boy, that's an easy mess up. See? You could have screwed that up real bad and gone off that way. I don't know how far I would have gone, but I didn't. 3, 4. This looks like an awfully nice spot to take a break. Right in the hickories. Ash. Got a couple nice stones to set on here. Alright. Wouldn't be a bad place to camp. Oh, 1 o'clock. And take a look at there, huh? Still in the hardwoods. It's pretty good out here though. It's still pretty dry. I'm looking for another pond up here on my right in the next half mile or so. No pond yet. Starting to get a little concerned. I sure hope I get to it pretty soon. I mean, I still got lots of water, but you know, that means if I don't find it, I'm going to have to shorten the trip up substantially. Look at this. I found some water in Shirley Creek. I mean, you know, not much of it, but enough to keep me alive. So I'm going to get me a big, whole bunch of it and fill up everything that I can and see where that takes me. Getting kind of hot, so I figured I'd just go ahead and take advantage of this little water source and take a bath. You know, it's not very deep, but it's a lot better than nothing. Wash all those chiggers off me and ticks too. Found a couple. Got to be careful about that. So here's where I took my bath. Pretty deep, huh? About what, 8 inches deep, full of little predaceous diving beetles. So, figured while we were waiting, let's do a little map work here. So I started right here. Okay, right here. And I went up here, across that road, came down this, that's that big long road you see right there, then came down through here, and I'm right in here someplace. I'm thinking about going up this way, and then maybe either splitting up and going up a ways till I hit that, and then coming back and then going out like that tomorrow. That would be the idea. So yeah, there's Shirley Creek. Attila said it wasn't very big, and it's not. Too bad. Back on the trail. That was a nice refreshing stop. Felt lucky to find that. Still would like a nice pond or something to camp by tonight. It'd be nice if I could find a prairie or something like that where I could see the stars. I think that'd be pretty cool. I love that clover. Not really sure why, but this place has the most butterflies I've ever seen in my life. They're like everywhere. These real orange ones, just all kinds of monarchs, just every type of butterfly I think I've ever seen in my life is down in these little meadows. Must just be a big butterfly day or something. Oh, check it out. There's running water here. So I've been carrying this all along for no reason. This would probably be a great place to make camp, but gee, it's real early in the day. Still walking. It's probably getting close to 3 o'clock. And I probably would like to make camp in a couple of hours. What I've decided about Shirley Creek is that it isn't very big. I went all the way down to the southern end of the turnaround and came all the way back up past where I camped last night. And now I'm going down to get these other 2 branches, which it looks like it just gets right off down here. So, you know, like I said, I don't know that you can do 2 days here. Well, you can do 2 days and an overnight. 2 nights and 2 days is really kind of pushing it. Yep, this is it. This is where I'm gonna camp. The pond's like about 200 yards to the east of me, so I figure I'll hang out right in here, and I'm probably only about, you know, an hour and a half from the car tomorrow. You see it's kind of thick. Got lots of great big red oaks here, which I really like. Alright, so I've got my campsite set up. There's my fire. Over there's my tarp. And, you know, I've got a nice hardwood setting here. It looks real pretty. So I've got 3 liters of water. My question is, can you count beer, you know, towards fluid intake? Well, let's see. Here's 1 beer. Here's beer number 2, and it's upside down. There we go, that's better. And finally, here's beer number 3. Okay, you know what? I think you can count beer. Well, here it is. It's the time of the morning. I'm not sure what time it is. It feels like it's probably close to 6:30. I slept really good. I went to bed like 10 o'clock. I was tired. So I got my stuff going here. I'm going to eat a little breakfast, and I'm going to hit the trail. It was a very nice night. It's kind of cool. I slept with the hood up again. It's a good thing I had the hood. I forgot my stocking cap, so I had nothing but that. My little inflatable pillow, by the way, I'm taking that back. It sucks. On my way out, still pretty early. Hopes to make the car in about an hour, maybe less. And then I'm going to go get me some breakfast. This is a good trip, really. You know, this part, the Shirley Creek, is certainly a very well-maintained area. Not very big. You know, I had to work to make 2 days. I really did. I had to double back and did a lot of stuff like that. But overall, it was okay. The weather was good. You know, I would say that if you were out here in like late summer or late fall, water would be an issue. So here's another view of that campsite. Coming up to the end of it here. You know, it's primitive. They got some pit toilets here. Pretty good shape. Just a little horse camp, all of this. Morning. Some guys. Looks like I'm gonna go right down here in my truck and I'm going home. Time to eat. Trails are in good shape though. Yep, not a lot of water, but you know, it's out there. So here we are, we're done.